Everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So here we are going to discuss the second practice lab. Okay, so we are learning for PL 300. This is a practice labs. Okay, this is not the exact lab. You will be finding it in the PL 300 exam. But if you learn all these things, you will be ready for the exam. This is what I wanted to say. And already I have uploaded the first lab instructions with for the instruction and solution. If you want to watch the solution, you should be a member. And if you need the data set, please send me an email. If you are a member, you can see the email ID in the members only post. Okay, so you can send the email where I'll be giving you access to the GitHub repository. So you have to download it from there. Okay. So let us see the second exercise, that is appending two tables. Okay, so I have a case study because everyone will be having the doubt that why should I append the table. Okay, so Adventure Work has recently acquired another bicycle business. Okay, Adventure Work is actually a company. They are acquiring bicycle business, and Adventure Work CEO has assigned a task to the sales department to ensure that sales data from newly acquired business is reported in Adventure Work sales reports. Your manager has tasked you with creating a Power BI query that merges the data. You have to append two data. Okay, the company provides the two Excel file containing the Adventure Work sales data and other sales data. Okay, which is the other sales data is the newly acquired bicycle business data. The data set have some common data sets such as sales order ID, sales order detail ID, unit price, and sales data, as well as all columns with different names as well. So you should have already learned about the appending. What do you mean by append? If you want to know what is appending, so just go ahead here and go through this Power BI in English. Okay, so here you can learn what is append. So here you can see in the ETL, you will be learning what is append, what is merge, and everything. Okay, so first read that and come back to this particular thing. Even of course in solution I will be explaining what is append and everything. Okay, so if you wanted to do appending and for columns with matching names, so as you learned in tables that will be combined, the column names that you want to stack vertically should be the same name. Okay, so appending, we will be discussing what is append. And this exercise aims to assist you in understanding how to combine data by appending data. By the end of this exercise, you will understand how to append data query and add rows together and consolidate the data. Okay, you have to do all these things. You have to create a new Power BI project called exercise 2 and appending a data set. You have to follow the prompts. You have to download the Excel files. The Excel files will be in the GitHub repo. Just once you are a member, just give me an email. Just send me an email. I'll be giving you the access to the repo. You can import the file. You have to format the Excel file. I'll tell you in the solution why should you format the Excel file. Or you have to rename the columns and everything, and then you have to do the append queries, and then finally you name the new. You have to name the rename. You have to rename the query, and then you have to save the Power Query finally. Okay, this is what all about it. So we'll be in the solution file, we'll be seeing what is the purpose of appending two tables. You have two concepts called append and merge. If you open your Power BI, like I'm just opening with a blank report. And if you just go to the transform data, this is your Power Query editor. You can see there are two options, merge and append queries. Okay, and the third one is combine files. That is not a big deal. So merge and append. When to use what? You should know when to use what. Okay, that is what append and merge. So here we will be understanding append queries. So if you are planning to append a query, there are few conditions you should follow in order to append a query that we will be discussing in the solution part. Okay, so any questions if you have, or if you wanted to understand what do you mean by this appending or something, you can just go and watch this playlist. If you want to watch it in Tamil, you can also do that. And you have a Power Query editor, Power BI Power Query editor bootcamp here, as well as the Power BI services bootcamp here. So if you want to watch any of these things, please go ahead and watch. And we have a member only connect every week here. If you wanted to join, please join here. Okay, so yes, take care. I'll meet you soon with the solution tomorrow.